What's going on, guys? Your boy XQ420 here. Welcome y'all back. Another episode of Beyond the Cube. Of course, as always, the powerful one is with us. And it should be freezing over there in Colorado now. It's already starting to get a little chilly here. So you should be about to freeze your balls off shortly. Am I correct?
It should be, but see, it's very schizophrenic. The weather here is very schizophrenic. Like, it will snow, and you'll have like a foot of snow on the ground, and then the sun will come up the next day, and it'll be like 65, 70 degrees out, and you're like, "What the hell is going on here?" Right? So it's really weird like that. It's not like a Minnesota where once it starts snowing, you're fucked for like the rest of the winter, right? It's not like that here.
Oh, okay.
It'll snow. We got snow for 3 or 4 or 5 days, and then usually it's gone. And then like we get a couple days without snow, and then it comes back. That's the kind of the pattern here until about February, and then late January, February, it kind of sticks around for a little bit. That's when it's really fucking nasty to drive out and stuff. So, it gets cold at night. I leave my window cracked because I'm like, oh, I need some fresh air in here. And then like 3 a.m, I'm freezing my balls off.
Man, hey, look, I'm gonna let you know right now. Once it starts getting below 60, nigga, I'm cold. Okay, I'm used to it. I'm just like, I'll be looking around for at least a windbreaker. All right. I do not fucks with the cold. The cold don't fucks with me either. Look, we are not friends. All right. And I know what people say. Look, they say, man, when it's hot, it's miserable. I get it. Okay. I understand what you're saying. But what you're really trying to tell me is that when it's humid, it's miserable. Not when it's hot. You can deal with heat as long as it's dry heat. But it's that wet heat that gets you.
It's always dry heat here in Colorado.
Oh, okay. So that's
mostly.
Good.
When we get high humidity, it's like 30%, which to me is nothing. I grew up in Florida. We're like in the winter, it's 90% humidity. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you know about the humidity. You know, you walk right outside and like your nutsack automatically stinks. Like you just washed them, you walk outside, and it's like,
dude,
boom,
you get out the shower and you start sweating like right away. And I had to wear at times I had to wear long sleeves and a bulletproof vest and a polyester suit in that weather.
Oh man! Hey, well look, we got to give at least a slight round of applause, a little bit of a cheer out here for the women down here in the South. For the women down here in the South, because I mean they got to deal with these sweaty nuts all the time. They really get to deal with a sack that's that's not sweaty and smelly. It just is what it is. Most men are working usually outside or some type of manual labor around this area, the South. And so they got to deal with that all the time. Come back home. And it's like, man, I need to get it in now. It's like you take a shower first. It's like, yeah, but I might miss the feeling if I do that. And we don't want to miss that. We don't want to miss the feeling. So I give it to him. Yeah, it kind of dropped out quick. One day here it was 95, and humidity was like at 80%, and then like the next day it was like 60. It's like boom. It's like you went right from summer. You didn't even get like a little bit of a break. You said, fall, I'm here today. Usually you got a transitional period. And I think we might creep back up in the 80s a little bit, but it's not anything.
You see, like
over the top.
Like weather-wise, like I love it here in Colorado all year round. Like I love the snow in the winter, and the summers aren't brutal. It's like I was walking the dogs today, and dude, oh god, it's the greatest weather ever. The trees are turning colors. Like here we actually experience 4 seasons, unlike the South where I fucking grew up. So it's really nice. That's one thing I'm kind of conflicted over because like I really fucking love Las Vegas, and I plan on probably at a minimum retiring there because I ain't gonna be able to put up with the snow when I'm old if I'm old. And but man, like I don't want to give up this fucking awesome weather here in Colorado because you go move to Vegas, it's a desert and it sucks. It's hot.
Yeah, but you see, usually there's more booty out there if it's hot.
There's a ton. Lot. Well, that's a given there anyway. So
his booty's gonna be out.
yeah, yeah.
It's a land of booty. I mean,
anything you want is there. That's the thing. Like as far as like social life, nightlife, entertainment, business, because all the everyone goes there for the conferences every year, right? It's got everything. Like for what we do, like especially in this media field. There's no better place. There's no better place for meeting people. It's just fucking awesome. I fucking love it. If they could move Vegas to the mountains here in Colorado, I'd be like, this is the shit. But no, we have a mini Vegas. We have a little place that's called Black Rock, and it's got like one strip of casinos, and like, but it ain't no Vegas. You know what I mean? It's all.
It doesn't have the same feel.
Nah,
you know.
No one driving around with big banners that say "Girls to your room," you know, nothing like that.
Man, there's just something about that. You know, I need to go to establishment. I knew there was a guy I used to work with. He's no longer at the place I work, but he got busted in a prostitute ring where they were setting people up. You know, it's like, oh yeah, meet me at this motel. I said, okay. Him about 20 other guys. They show up, and here comes the cops. I said, damn. I mean,
it was funny because I was watching a couple of weeks ago. I was watching the local news from Las Vegas, and they were doing a newscast from the Strip. You know, just like because they do them all the time because it's Las Vegas, so they're doing their local newscast. And right behind the guy drives the "Girls to Your Room" billboard, and I was like, "Keep it classy, Vegas."
Man, they keep it classy. Yeah, I've been God, this came across my timeline. You know, old what is it, Chris Hansen, To Catch a Predator. You know who he is, right?
Yes.
But
you walk in the house and you see him, you are fucked.
Oh, but I got a couple clips, man. I just want to show. This shit is it's some hilarious shit. But he said, "Well, let me read to you what you said." It's like, oh my god. It said, "I know you didn't say that, man, did you?" It's like, maybe I did. Let me pull this up. This is some classic shit right here.
You said you were gonna fuck her good.
Yeah, I was wrong. I mean,
that you had some good dick. You said that. Right?
Nico,
you asked for a pic. You said you were gonna fuck her good.
yeah.
I mean, it's just like it's just some terrible shit.
You said, I can fuck you raw?
No, I was asking.
You were asking
if I needed a condom or not.
Right, that's what I said. You asked if you can fuck her raw. What did you mean by that? Why did you say it if you don't know? You must have known. You wanted to have sex with her without a condom.
Yeah,
right.
Either with or without.
Did you bring condoms?
Why did motherfuckers sit there and answer these questions?
You sent a picture of your...
Yeah.
They're not arrested yet.
Right here, boy. He's so up, man.
It's like, come sit down with me and just confess everying first, and then we'll arrest you.
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
Well, I don't know exactly. You say, we're going to fuck all night. You remember that now?
Yeah.
What do you think would have happened, Ryan, had I not been here and it was just you and a 15-year-old girl?
Bro. No. What you got to do is you got to just deny, and be like, look, this nigga up the road gave me $50 to come knock on the door and make sure the coast was clear, and that's why I'm here.
Man, I'm a straight line, boy. I mean,
eventually I'll probably back out.
You back out. You're standing here naked with your in your hand, and you're telling me you were going to back out? Back out of what?
I would.
Oh, he took his clothes off?
Looks like you wanted to back out with the girl onto the couch and have...
Not necessarily. No.
Oh, you're naked, Ryan. You took your clothes off, son. It wasn't to get in the hot tub. It wasn't to do Vikram yoga.
Oh, I'd have gone with the yoga.
With the girl you're...
Is that what you went with? No, I was doing that yoga, that naked yoga. That's what I was getting down.
Bro, so when you try to pick up an underage girl, just mention naked yoga and you got a way out of this whole thing. What's the worst they can get you with? Indecent exposure?
Yeah, there you go.
You're looking at. And then you wanted her to take her clothes off.
I was honestly thinking about putting mine back on and leaving.
You didn't look that way.
When she went to the bathroom, I was thinking about getting dressed and going.
Yeah. I think when you saw me, you started to think about getting dressed.
Before that, too, yeah.
Yeah, before that too, I think I got one more of them.
I've heard that excuse before.
Oh, I can't
It's
do
not
it. I can't do
it's
it.
not an excuse.
Well, I've heard it before.
Having her butt played with.
And you were game for that. You like to joke. I can teach you how to suck if you want me to. What kind of joke is that?
Yeah, she asked if I wanted to stay the night.
And what did you tell her?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
No.
Would you like me to refresh your memory?
Yeah.
You say, we gonna fuck all night. You remember that now?
Yeah.
And I made a mistake.
A mistake? A mistake is driving 10 miles an hour over the speed limit. This is
wrong.
getting involved.
Was wrong.
This is horrific.
It is. And what do you think I want to do?
I think you wanted to have sex with a teenage girl. Otherwise,
can't.
what other conclusion can I come to?
I know what
here?
you're saying, but I can't.
Boy, goodness, these fools, man, they get caught up, and it is horrific. That's a horrific spot to be in. And the issue is that nigga, he records this and puts it on YouTube and TV and all that shit, so everybody knows who you are. Like,
so you can always try to play the retarded thing, like, you can always do that fucking thing, or Rain Man. You could do Rain Man. Mm-hmm.
You think that'll work?
It's better than nothing. It's better than sitting there and spilling your guts.
Listen, we got to make some moves here. Yeah, but they catch him red-handed though. Bud, you red-handed. He got the messages and everything. I mean, especially when it's like, I got some good dick. It's like, was that you?
I wonder if they could try to use the whole if they broadcast it on TV, does it violate your rights kind of thing, or do they broadcast it way later? Because, like, what's his name? Luigi Mangione is fucking saying that they violated his rights somehow. The court found they violated his rights. So can't that
do what?
Can't putting people on TV violate their rights somehow?
Does it?
I don't know. Maybe. I wouldn't want my shit on TV. I'd be like, that's violating my rights.
He said, which ones is it? I don't know. It's got to be one of them. Pull the book out.
Right. Get the fucking book out.
Yeah.
Me confessing to be a pedophile on TV. Where do I get to protect that?
Oh, man. It'd be like the one I told you about, Bo, the SVU episode where my man had to shrine the draws, but it didn't have a warrant when they busted in the apartment. Shrine and draws, the date he done them in, the driver's license, everything, bud. Had a spit sample. We all went in without a warrant. It's like, shit, you have fucked this case, man. I mean, the man's red-handed. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's caught red-handed. Y'all screwed this up. Oh, how many cases throughout history has been screwed up like that? Millions?
Probably a lot.
You know what I'm saying? In the modern era.
Yeah, what's up with let's figure out what's up with Mr. Mangione. I love his name. Mangione.
Is there anything up with him?
Right, yeah.
You think so?
Uh-huh.
I thought the only thing up with him is that the ladies wanted to give him a little bit of that punani. They wanted to break him off a piece.
Oh, that's pretty neat, though.
Boy, breaking him off a piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the ladies do conjugal visits.
Let's watch this little clip here. Yeah.
Okay.
This is the newest stuff, I think.
Mangione.
Mangione has been speaking in court. Luigi Mangione, as you will know, is accused of killing the the CEO of America's biggest health insurance provider, Brian Thompson. Today in court in New York, he has pleaded not guilty to murder. Let's have a listen in.
First, we'd request immediate, expedited discovery.
Oh, this ain't new,
in this
is
case. The people have
Oh,
had
never
this
mind.
case for...
This shit I thought was new. No, I just saw a thing from a couple days ago that his rights are being violated by the government.
Are they?
Yes.
And
I don't
how's
know
that?
how. I don't know. Maybe
Oh,
they're
okay.
not letting. Maybe they're not letting the women's panties through in the mail that are being sent to him.
Here it is. They're not letting him have the conjugal visit. It's crazy how many women want to go over there and bang him right now. Like he's got a whole fan page. Like they go over there and give him some punani now. Me and my girlfriend used to watch the show Love After Lockup, where they be pen pals with these motherfuckers that be in jail. I'm like, bro, ain't no way this shit gonna work out. It's like, oh yeah, been sending me money and all this, and they finally get out, and it's like, man, this is kind of weird. No shit is weird, bud. I mean, I could do no pen pal unless it was somebody that you were dating and they happened to go to jail, and then you did it that way. But somebody I don't know that's just in jail, pen pal. Most of those folks are using you. They trying to extract from you. I mean, I know that sounds bad, and you don't want to believe it, but believe it. All right? I mean, that's just all there is to it. Most of those relationships end up failing shortly after they got out of prison. I mean, the real shortly after. It's like a few months, tops. Hell, the one girl, she got out of prison. Hell, she's a lesbian. Like
she turned. Like she turned.
I mean, she'd been lesbian pretty much the whole time.
Who are you talking about?
She tried to pretend she liked. No, it was one of the girls on Love After Lockup. I can't remember her name, but
Love After Lockup. I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not familiar. I didn't even know this is a thing. I feel like my IQ has dropped since this episode has began.
Bud, I think they got like, what was it, 8 seasons? It's been a while since we watched it. Okay. Yeah, it started in 2018. That's 7 seasons.
I wrote to people in jail before.
Oh, is that right?
Uh-huh.
Did you send them money?
Yeah.
Hell, Corey.
I was like 13 years old, and I was writing to Gigi Allen. I was writing to Gigi Allen, the punk rocker, when he was up in prison up in Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Okay, so you won't look in that.
I was the 13-year-old punk rocker, and he was the king of the punk rockers, and so I wrote him a letter. I got the same MO my whole fucking life. I see people doing shit, and I'm like, hey, what's up?
Unlike me, I end up not talking to nobody. I say, man, shit.
Oh, I gotta show you this. Give me 2 seconds.
Hold on, man. Whoa. Is this safe for TV? What's Corey about to show us? Guys, I'll let you know if you need to cover your eyes, all right? I'll let you know. All right, all right, what we got?
All right. This is one of my favorite possessions of all time. I've had it since I was 13 years old, okay? This is from Gigi Allen himself to Corey. Murder the Masses, Gigi Allen. The one and only. It's one of my prized possessions. And he died in motherfucking 1993. That's how OG I am, motherfucker.
How'd your folks let you pen pal this nigga in prison?
Oh no, I got in trouble. I got in trouble.
Yeah.
Boy, did I get in trouble. So I have a whole big fat envelope full of shit that me and him pen palled for like a couple years till after he was out of jail. I got like 6 or 7 letters from him. I got an envelope from the first letter he sent me that he hand drew a picture of himself on his knees with a noose around his neck. Bro, to a punk rock collector, that's probably worth fucking thousands and thousands of dollars. I probably got 10, 15 grand worth of Gigi Allen fucking signed merchandise that I've had for fucking almost 40 years, 30 something years.
Okay, that's a little wild.
But my mom took it all away from me when my mom realized what it was and realized that I was getting letters from fucking prison at the age of 13. She took all that shit away from me and hid it. And I didn't get it back I didn't get it back till I was like 18. So
Okay, that was probably for the best. It's probably for the best. But yeah, look after lockup, man. You can watch it right now, man. It's still live. They got a new episode, and they're gonna have episodes premiering. Was it season 7? That's some must see TV right there. You want to see some bullshit, boy? That's I don't know why, but I think us as humans we love watching train wrecks. That's what we love watching. And so the worse it looks, the more I want to look at it. You know, and these are some train wreck relationships. I'll be like, oh, my man said, rest of that man might have been grooming you. Man, he might have wanted to touch that rear, bud. Damn.
This was in
Don't say it.
This was in '93. This is before that shit was happening.
Man, stop, man. Y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? I mean, don't want nobody doing no butt fucking back in '93. Yeah, I mean, what's his name? Oh, damn. Who sung Careless Whisper?
Careless Whisper.
Yeah, I ain't never gonna dance again. George Michael.
Oh.
Yeah, all the women want to fuck him, and he just want to suck dick. Look, that's... It's like Ricky Martin. They're like, man, let me give him some living La Viva Loca, but he living on some D. That's what he living on. I mean,
see, it was like so. Okay, so I was just thinking about this the other day because, like, when I was very young, my first exposure to pop culture, I would say, as like a free-thinking human being, right, at the very young age of like 5 or 6, I remember Friday night videos before MTV. And I remember specifically a couple videos. I remember the first video I ever remember was Huey Lewis, I Need a New Drug, or I Want a New Drug, right? Great thing to influence kids right off the bat. Then I remember fucking Wham. Okay, men dressed as fucking women. God, I thought those days were wholesome. Now that I think back on it, maybe they weren't so fucking wholesome, were they? And then I remember Madonna, Like a Virgin. And what else was there? That fucking Take On Me video. Remember that? That was all drawn. Take On Me by Aha. The all hand-drawn one.
Oh, okay. I think I know what you're talking about on that one. Yeah,
yeah.
Oh,
no.
Yeah,
I ain't doing this. I think I know what you're talking about. No. We're talking about Aha, motherfucker. There's no I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, there you go. Yes, okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Now we know you can't sing.
Hey, I was doing that on purpose, man. Hey, easy now. I got a little bit of a tune in me. If I go baritone, nah.
Man, those were the days. I wish I could go back in time before this piece of fucking dog shit, fucking parallel universe, fucking excuse for a civilization we're living in.
Here's what I want folks to know, all right? Now, don't feel bad. Life has always sucked, okay? It's just that back in the day, you felt a little bit better about yourself, especially if you're in a rural area, because everybody sucked. You know what I'm saying? You looked around all your friends, they were all broke too. It's like that person had shit. Y'all all just broke together. So it's like, hey, man, I feel good about it. You know what I'm saying? I went to Disney. You'd be like, hey, I went to Disney World. They're like, man. I
don't know about that. I don't know if that Aha video was the first video ever shown. I don't think that's correct. I think the first video ever shown was Video Killed the Radio Star. But I can't name who that is. Who the fuck sung Video Killed the Radio Star?
I don't know about that. I don't know that. Video Killed the Radio Star?
Yeah.
That's by the Bugles. The Bugles.
The Bugles?
Yeah, Buggles. Bugles. Bugles, however you say their name. When that come out? That was released in 1980.
That's about right. That's Friday Night Videos, I think, was before.
Oh,
what was first?
No, that was the first one.
That was the first one.
It says it right up here. First video music played on MTV when it launched in August 1st, 1981. Video Killed the Radio Star. I'll be damned. Corey about a damn near walking encyclopedia. Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie to you. Me and my friends, when I was in college, we used to love just like turning on MTV and just looking at the music videos. You know what I'm saying? Just turn it on. Just say that's how you knew what new music was coming out. Somebody
And I
dropped a music
remember
video.
when I was like 11 or 12, I got into heavy metal, and I remember watching fucking Headbangers Ball, and they
I
would
watched
play
a lot of that.
bro. They played like all this fucking hair rock, like Cinderella and Poison and all this fucking fag shit, and I'm like, and like I would hold out, and then it would play like one video from like they had a Death Angel video, I remember, and they had one Napalm Death video, and like, but it was like, and they never had any Slayer, I don't think. Oh, they had Anthrax, I'm the Man, which was like a classic. And so, yeah, it sucked. I had to sit through a lot of bullshit. They play like, it would be like Headbangers Ball, and they would play, who's that band that does Firewoman? Oh, The Cult. Remember The Cult? Oh, you too young. Well, how old are you? You're like 20-something.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck am I doing
I'm
here?
39, man, but I'm still too young for what you talking about. Because my Headbangers Ball would have consisted of bands like Killswitch Engage, All That Remains, those
yeah.
type bands. That's the bands that I seen on the Headbangers Ball, which is what kind of introduced me to them. What was the first? I'm trying to think of the first heavy metal band I was introduced to. I'm pretty sure it was Disturbed.
Mm.
I'm pretty positive it was. Which the Disturbed Believe album, if you want me to, I'm trying to think to my mind. That's one of the best albums ever made. Disturbed Believe album.
See, I have to say
In that particular genre of metal, because you turn it on, you don't have to turn it off. Once you hit the first song, you can play it all the way out. But that would be considered new metal.
Yes, new metal. I've seen a lot of new metal. I've seen Unearth, and I've seen a whole bunch of bands like that. Fucking because
Unearth, Killswitch Engage, Trivium,
in like the teens, like 15, 16. Yeah.
Yeah. So what?
I just went to a fucking amazing fucking show the other day. That was like legendary. It was so legendary, it got me out of my house. And I only go to shows that are special these days because I've seen everybody I fucking want to see. I've probably been to close to 1,000 concerts, and so, fucking, I went and saw. I even got a picture. I went and saw Bruce Dickinson. Bruce Dickinson from Iron Maiden, singer of Iron Maiden, and I saw him and the only reason I went was because he was playing at a club that only held 900 fucking people. It was unfucking believable. It was like better than seeing Maiden in this tiny ass venue. And I love me some fucking Iron Maiden. Here, I got a picture. Boom.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to see all the bands who are going to be dead soon. Right? If you're in your 60s or 70s and you're still playing metal, I'm probably going to go see you. Because you ain't going to be able to see these people for much longer. But this motherfucker was so good. So good. It was like, you're familiar with Maiden, right? He's got that real like Ronnie James Dio, that voice. Whoa! Right? Like that. Fucking nailed it. He just nailed it, dude. And the guy's got to be he's got to be 70. 68, 70, something like that.
What's crazy about Dio is that I didn't know who they were until Killswitch Engage covered their song Holy Diver.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing Killswitch Engage in live in concert do the Holy Diver, but I mean they killed that shit. I was like, they killed the hell out. I was like, man, this shit is awesome. Holy Diver, this shit is awesome. They said, you know, that's not their song, right? So what you mean, man?
Well, you
I went and listened to the old one. I was like, oh.
Well, you got to listen to the new version of that there's a new remake of that by Puddle's Pity Party. You heard Puddle's Pity
Party? You be getting down in the the deep, dirty back corner of the toilet with some bands you're talking about. You know, right where you can't get the brush to it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Puddle's Pity Party is actually. Oh, he's got a terrible website because it ain't loading. That motherfucker. Let me see. I got some images here. All right, I'll screenshot this. This is Puddle's Pity Party. He fucking dresses like a sad clown, and all he does is covers. Like you would expect a sad, clown.
I've seen that nigga. I have seen that because he was on what? America's Got Talent or The
Yes.
Voice. He was on one of those.
Yes.
He was on one of those. And so I was like, "What the hell is this cat?" He looks
He's super talented, but he does the weirdest selection of tunes.
Bo, he looks like that shit from that movie. What's that movie? I think the name of the movie is Clown. That shit is weird. Hold on, I think that's the name of that movie. Yeah, 2014 Clown. It's where a man, the man puts on a clown suit for his son for his birthday. You know, he's going to be the clown, but the problem is the clown's possessed by a demon. So once you put it on, it starts taking over your body. You go out and kill people. It's some crazy shit. All right, there's no doubt about it. But that's what he was looking like. Look, there's just something about clowns that I'm like, no. All right. Anything clown associated, I'm like, no.
So I'm gonna tell you a story. When I was in
Mhm.
high school, I must have been after my maybe freshman year. Maybe it was even like I had to have been high school, not 8th grade. I was in a or maybe it was middle school. I went to the after school program at the Sailor Circus in Sarasota, Florida. So the Ringling
Mhm.
Brothers, Barnum and Bailey Circus, was home base there in Sarasota, and they had basically established for the local high school the Sailor Circus, which was like basically a high school production company, but it was a full circus. They had the trapeze and all that stuff, and I did like tumbling as part of that stuff. But
Okay.
they had clowns in there. They had the clown school up in there, and I got to see these people. Not really something that I wanted to do.
No,
You know?
man, fucking weird, dude. And it's like creepy. Like, it's like creepy weird, man. I see folks in clown costumes. I'm like, dudes, you need to stay away from me. Because, I mean,
All right, so now we got to do the research, brother. Where the fuck did clowns come from? Let's look this shit up.
oh, don't say the Jews. Oh, here we go. Originate. Where did they originate? Okay, here we go. So it says clowns originate from a variety of sources across multiple cultures, with figures performing similar functions of humor and satire. Found in ancient Egypt around 2400 BC.
Oh my god!
Ancient-
of course, it was the fucking Jews.
Ancient China. Egypt, man. Ancient China and ancient Greece and Rome. All right. So they think ancient Egypt was the first recorded clowns. And the clowns were pygmy dancers in royal courts who performed for pharaohs. They probably fellaced them afterwards too.
Okay,
They probably
just
gave them a
Google
little
just
fellatio.
Google. Were the first clowns Jews? Just Google that. We need some clarity here.
Google AI. It said no, the first clowns were not Jewish. It said, however, Jewish culture does have its own long and distinct tradition of clowning. And Jewish performers have made significant contributions to modern clown history. Yeah, they be clowning everybody. That's what they're saying. Oh man, it'd be like what is it like the Pizza Hut deal? It's like, yeah, pizza came from Italy, man. Pizza came from some nigga down the street. Some jig down the street, fucking they have to slap some dough together, and the shit didn't rise, so he threw some sauce and some damn cheese on it, and a couple toppings. Said, "Oh damn, that's pretty good. Let's sell that shit." You notice how pizza got formed? Somebody fucked up. They were trying to make some bread or some shit. They tried to make a big loaf. They couldn't make it.
I don't even want
That's
to learn
how
the
this shit
origins
works.
of any more foods that I think are from like falafel. I bet you is from fucking Toledo.
That shit be from Maine. You'd be like, man, don't nobody do shit in Maine. What's the purpose of Maine? Maine, Vermont, like you don't even hear nothing
hang
from
on, hang
these
on.
places.
Bro, fish is from Vermont, so Vermont gets a pass.
But what else? What else happens in Vermont, though?
Ben and Jerry's. You got two things, so Vermont gets a pass. Maine,
Does
fuck them.
Does Maine and Vermont even have like representatives? I mean, I'm sure they have to, but it's like, who are they? Like, when's the last time you said, okay, the representative from Maine's coming up to speak next? It's like, who? They got enough people to have a representative. Hey, can we recount the folk out there? Man, you can't send a representative for 10 folks. That's really representing the people. Like 15 people there, in Maine. So it's like, I'm representing the 15 people in Maine. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm doing here. Oh, boy, that's some crazy shit.
So I got a fucking dilemma that I got to work out, and I got precisely, probably, I'd say, a good 24 minutes to make a decision. So, I'm a cheap ass bitch. And even if I got money, I don't like to spend that money. And I'm hungry and I ain't cooking shit. So I got to get me some Grubhub. And so I don't order Grubhub unless I got the coupons. And so here's a dilemma. I got a coupon here. I got the coupon here. Buy one, get one. Firehouse subs. I can basically get me these 2 7-inch subs delivered with tax and tip and everything for about $21, which is really the best deal I can find right now. However, it's that time of year, motherfucker. And now the motherfucking Firehouse sub, they got the Thanksgiving sub. I don't know if you know about the Thanksgiving sub.
Okay.
But it is fucking the bomb. Not necessarily from Firehouse. I got it from this other place in fucking Vegas that does it all year round. And I would get it like twice a week. Is that fucking good?
Thanksgiving sub.
Thanksgiving sub. It's got turkey. It's got stuffing. It's got cranberry sauce. And it's got mayonnaise.
That's all on the same sandwich.
Yes. That's some good shit right there. But that will cost me $14.95 plus a tip. Plus, they always throw some bullshit fee in there that doesn't fucking mean nothing, even though I got the fucking shit that's supposed to be free. So that'll cost me like a little more. That'll probably be like $24 and change.
You might want to get the twofer.
For one sub. Get the twofer, I think, is the better deal for sure. But it's a little boring. It's just their hook and ladder, which is good. But
hey, look, let me tell you
probably
something.
Is some nasty ass cranberry sauce, but I like the slice. I like the jelly cranberry sauce. I like not the cranberry, the whole cranberries. People who eat that have problems, but the jelly cranberry sauce is the fucking shiznit. So it comes out in the shape of a can. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay, yeah. You just dump it out the can in this one solid gelatin. Piece of cranberry sauce.
Yes,
gelatin. Last time y'all heard that. Gelatin. Hey, well, look, I mean, 'tis the sea. Are you a pumpkin spice guy?
No. Fuck no.
Oh, okay. I mean, you said that with your whole chest. I mean, you didn't hold off at all.
No. I can do a little bit of like gingerbread spice. I can do like eggnog. Okay. I can even do some like vanilla something. But pumpkin spice, that's where I draw that goddamn line.
Okay. So so I'm assuming that you're not pumpkin pie, you'd be sweet potato pie.
I would prefer a sweet potato pie, but a sweet potato pie is a rarity. Pumpkins get pushed, and sweet potatoes, they get the shaft. The sweet potato pie, I've seen one in the last like 10 years.
Well, here's what's key. Every time I go home, my mom makes me 2 sweet potato pies to bring back.
Oh, you get a mail one. That's awesome.
So when I go home Thanksgiving, I get 2 sweet potato pies. When I go home Christmas, I get 2 sweet potato pies. I said when I come home, I need me 2 sweet potato pies.
Oh, you right up the road from a Yoder's, though, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
What do they got going on for sweet potato pie? Ooh, let's look at some Yoder's sweet potato pie.
They do pumpkin. That's what they do.
Man,
they do pumpkin spice stuff. Everybody does pumpkin, dude. And then I'm like, well, what about the sweet potato pie? Because that's where it's at.
Their peanut butter is amazing, and their strawberry rhubarb is fucking amazing too. Okay, so their cream pies, these are the super duper pies: banana cream, chocolate peanut butter, coconut cream. That's a good one. Florida key lime in a graham crust, fresh strawberry, homemade butterscotch, and peanut butter cream. Those are dank. Dankity dank.
Okay, so that's what slaps.
They're so dank, they don't even got a price. Hang on. Oh, there we go. A 10-inch whole pie is $28.95. I don't know if that's expensive or not. It sounds expensive, but I don't know. It's worth it.
Hey,
Mhm.
waking up and breathing is expensive. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. Oh, here we go. They got a Israeli Zio-Nazi submarine filled with nuke cream. Is that gonna be a cookie? Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie to you, Corey. I've been right here recently. I've been checking out the Krispy Kreme when they've got their new flavors. So I need to go check them out. I went and got their Harry Potter flavors a few weeks ago when it was out. Um, and it was one of them had I think the best one was the one that had the cookie butter filling with half of the donut had the Biscoff crumble on it. That was the best one that I had. They've got a few fall favorites right now. They're in the fall. They got one that's the churro donut that looks like it may have some promise there. A churro donut. Hold on, let me pull this up for the people. So if you're in the area, you get you a Krispy Kreme. If you want to get down with that. Here we go. Let me start my pickup order. I'll say I can't go to tomorrow. What if I want to go today, nigga? All right, here we go. Let's see. Doggone it. There we go. Screen. Here we go. So here we go. We got the cotton candy donut. I'm not feeling that one.
It looks a little overwhelming, but it's probably pretty good.
Yeah. Blue ribbon apple pie donut. I think I've got some promise within that.
I've had some stuff with that. I've had something like that before, and it was very good.
Have you? Okay,
they got something with bacon. They got no bacon. They got no bacon.
No, they don't have a bacon one. Not for their fall favorites. They got
the bacon's
this is the one I was looking at. Caramel churro donut.
Yo, fucker, you forgot half the donut.
But you're supposed to dress it up. That's why it looks like that.
Where's the other half? No. They're supposed to cover the whole thing. They left a little bit of finger holding space on that side. Man, I feel cheated.
That's what they're supposed to do.
I didn't even buy it, and I feel cheated.
Oh my god, man!
$2.59 for a donut? Is that a lot? It seems like a lot. I don't know. I feel like a donut should be.
Well, you can build your own though. Build your own 3-count for $6.49. So you get it cheaper that way. The more you get, the cheaper you get them. So you get a 6-count, build your own for $12.98. Is that good?
I feel like I'm
$2
still
and some change a donut.
I feel like I'm still taxing us a little too much. It's just flour and water and sugar. Give me a break.
Yeah, my girlfriend got this one the other week, the glazed pumpkin spice cake.
Those are good, but the density on those, you got to dip them. You got to have a big old glass of milk. And that's another thing. Like the donut's good and all, but it's the milk that makes the whole package worth makes the experience worth it. Without the milk, you might as well fuck off. I don't even want it.
Okay, so we got the cake batter.
Oh no, I know Dunkin' is no way better than Krispy Kreme.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen that bullshit.
Jelly donut from Krispy Kreme weighs like 3 pounds.
But look,
or at least they used to before fucking shrinkflation.
Dunkin' Donut has to have a donut in order to be good. You always roll up in that motherfucker and say you ain't got shit. It's like y'all niggas work or what? I was actually interested in this one, but it says it's unavailable right now. Maybe they ran out of them. The cream puff donut. I can't even click on it. Come on, cuz. You see, that's the shit I'm talking about. But this cake batter one's got the cake batter on the interior.
So it's like a small cake with cake batter.
Yeah. Cake batter cream. So, I mean, is there some promise there? I think this is the one, though.
That's probably
apple pie filling.
What they lie in 370. Okay, if that thing's only 370 calories, I don't want it.
Let's see it.
That shit. Okay, for that thing to be worth it, that needs to be like 1,200 calories.
Dude, an original glazed donut's only 190 calories.
This shit must be like the size of a quarter.
They don't have a whole lot of calories in their donuts because it's mostly air. You bite into it, it's not a cake donut. So it's different than Dunkin'. Dunkin' usually rolls with the cake donut. So we've got Dunkin' here, and then we've got a separate place that's called the Duck Donuts. Now they do the cake style donuts, but you get to dress them how you want to dress it. Now they have their different flavors as far as suggestions for you on how to dress that, but you can dress it however you want to dress it. And so they actually cook those donuts to order. So you get those things cooked to order right there.
We got a lot of donut shops here in town. We got a lot of, like, as far as food goes, we got all kinds of stuff here. I'm up in Fort Collins, Colorado, obviously. We got a lot of good food here. We really do. The sushi you got to think twice about because there ain't an ocean for 1,000 miles, so or maybe even more.
Sushi? Look, there ain't nothing no worse in this world. Man, I'm not no damn rabbit animal out in the wild. You feed me some raw shit. Be like, niggas be talking to me like, oh yeah, man, I like to eat my steak rare. Like, no, man. I said, man, how you like yours cooked? It needs to at least be medium well. It's like, man, damn, man, this should be tough, shouldn't it? I'm like, no, and maybe, and I don't give a fuck. Man, I'm black, bro. You know what I'm saying? You cooking a damn, you're bringing me no shit, the damn blood running out of it. I remember my buddy, and he's up here talking ish up here on the screen right now. But years ago, we went to a bachelor party and went to Margaritaville, and he got a mistake that was rare, and he cut that motherfucker open. That shit was blue, and I was like, bro, that shit ain't cooked, man. Me was sitting there looking at it, like, man, are you gonna eat that? He's like, yeah. He's like, man, it tastes good. I'm like, dude, if you sick later, I know why. I mean, that motherfucker was not cooked. I said, damn, man, something wrong with that steak, man. Unless they put some coloring in it. I don't know how you like your steak. Well, you're a rare guy, ain't you?
No, definitely not. I am medium is about the low end for me.
Okay.
And whenever motherfuckers, you got to order fucking well done to get medium. It's like, I don't know what the fucking deal is. No one ever gets the steak right. I like a good medium, just a medium, right? Like, it's like barely pink. I got to squint to see the pink, right? So that's how I like it.
So you gotta order. Yeah, but the steak temperature stuff. Now, the steak temperature stuff is tough. It is, because you got to take into account that the steak continues to cook after you pull it off and let it rest. And so I think that's where they run into the issue, especially if you're like one of these chain restaurants and stuff. I mean, they got a whole lot going on. You know what I'm saying? And yeah,
I'm
that's
looking
how you
around
get
here
that.
because, like, all of a sudden my door just swung open, but there ain't no animal in here. I don't know what the deal is. I gotta close my door real quick.
Do what? This nigga got a damn ghost in there.
Fucking
Bro,
ghosts up in
you
this
ain't got.
bitch.
No, ghost. We were talking about that shit the other day. It's like these TV shows that said, man, you know the shit fake as fuck. They walk in there, they walk in the cave. Oh, the temperature dropped in here. It's like, Bo, you keep going further down in the cave, man. The temperature gonna drop. Oh, did you see that? Ain't nobody saw shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't seen a damn thing, all right? You got 40 people around. You think that's where you gonna see a ghost? Hell no. You gonna see some shit when you damn by yourself. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you just walking around outside and it's dark, all right, it just ain't a good feeling. You know, I at least need to be with a friend. That's how I feel about it. Fuck the dark. I need to light the streets. I see folks just be out there roaming. I'm like, bro. And it's like folks be telling me, hey man, we going camping. I'm like, it's like you want to go camping with us? I'm like, well, y'all going in the woods? They're like, yeah. No.
Bro, it ain't all Blair Witch.
Yeah, fuck that. I ain't going in the woods, because whether or not there's some shit out there that's gonna damn possess your soul, there's some shit out there might be trying to eat you, and they can see at night. I can't. Motherfucker be done crept up on you. We got damn mountain lions and shit. You know what I'm saying? When them things pounce on you, and they're gonna bite you on the neck, it's gonna be a kill shot. All right. It's gonna be an instant kill shot. They're gonna get you right on that jugular. And that's it for you. They be dragging you away by the jugular. And I'm like, oh no. The fuck I want to go hang out outside in the woods and it's dark. Fucking roast weenies, nigga. And make some damn s'mores. No, I don't think so. Let's build a fire. But we can build a fire at your house. You know what I'm saying? Where I can walk inside when I'm done being out here. But hey, folks like doing that. There's some folks that's into the RV life. Did you ever get into the RV life?
Fuck no. It sounds like a good idea. And then you're like, where the fuck's my hotel room? Like, fuck that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But there's some people that's down with
if you
it.
got the money to RV it, guess what? You got the money to get a fucking hotel. So just get a car and a fucking hotel and fuck your RV. Like, seriously. If you got the money to do RVs, you got money. You ain't no broke ass motherfuckers driving RVs out there.
No, they really ain't.
No, so get a car and a hotel and fucking get like a membership at Best Western or something. But you can save yourself some money. Fucking Jesus Christ.
I heard they got good points. I heard they give you good points over there on that shit.
If you're constantly traveling, I bet you there's some good hotel deals if you're always staying with them,
Oh, yeah, this is true. Corey, we got some updates on Diddy, on the Diddy case. Seems right here that Diddy has penned a letter to the judge begging for a second chance. On the eve of sentencing, says, I promise I will not let you down. Didn't he have a song talking about give me one more chance? Was that Diddy? It might have been. It might have been. But look, he's singing it now. Look, I'm pretty sure they let him record in jail. Hell, they let everybody else record in jail. Diddy make an apology track. That's what we need. That's what the world really needs right now. A Diddy apology track.
What were those parties called? Oh, freak offs. I'm sorry for the freak offs.
Yeah, but here's what I'm saying. Look, they talked about the freak offs. At no point in time did I see anybody who was underage involved in the freak offs. So it looked like a whole bunch of grown ass folk that knew what the hell was going on involved in the freak offs. I was like you had a bunch of grown folk that could have walked out. It's like, I'm not staying for this. It's just like, he's just overwhelming. Did he? Okay.
I don't know, man. You take a drink and then you wake up and your ass hurts the next day. I don't know what the fuck, man. Like that ain't for me. No thanks.
We had that. We had that happen, but we had a party years ago, and some of our friends from back home came up, and of course we drinking and whatever. And one of our friends passed out on the floor. But he was like, I remember when this son bitch got me in trouble in the 5th grade. And so he took damn baby powder, poured it all in the man's ass crack, and then beat him in the ass with a baseball bat 3 or 4 times. And the next day, the man he woke up, he said, damn, my ass hurt. But it's also fresh as hell as well. I'm like, and the boys was like, what the hell happened out here? I was like, nah, man, he just beat him in the ass. That was it. With a baseball bat. He would do all kind of random crazy shit like that. He put damn pliers in the oven. You go turn the oven on to preheat it. What the hell that smell? Look in there, he had pliers in the oven. He put your shoe in the freezer. I mean, that's random white folk shit. That's what white folks be doing. You know what I'm saying?
So we used to fucking, when I was real young, man, I was like 15, maybe 16. We would get fucked up by drinking Robitussin cough syrup. And that shit would fuck you up.
But y'all about to die. That's what y'all about to do.
It's the weirdest fucking thing. It's because it's not really like you're kind of tripping, but you're kind of drunk. It's kind of weird. It's an in-between thing, but you are not functional. I'll put it that way at all. And there's a videotape of me getting fucked with by my friends. I don't know who's got the tape. Hope it's a VHS, so nobody's got a VHS player anymore, thank God. But there's a long lost tape of me at this party all fucked up on Robitussin. Thank God that that's not in the out in the world.
Off the tussin. Hey, look, eventually that stuff gets scrubbed. Stuff from back in our day gets scrubbed because don't nobody have the technology anymore to actually play it or use it. Kind of like going to the moon. We don't have that technology anymore. It's kind of the same thing, Corey.
Bro. They're talking about sending people to the fucking around the moon next year.
Oh, is that right?
Yes. Yeah. Like the Artemis, I think it's called the Artemis mission, if I'm not mistaken. Look that shit up. I am convinced we cannot leave the Earth's fucking we can't leave low Earth orbit, period. If we do, we're going to die. Like, fucking fried. Like, solar winds will fucking fry the hairs on your balls, period. And you are done. I'm pretty convinced once you get outside the magnetosphere, you are fucked.
It's just all there is to it.
That's
ain't
all there is
to say about it.
Nope. None of it makes any sense at all. That's why we have a fucking magnetic protection layer in the fucking edge of the atmosphere. It bounces all that shit off of here so it doesn't fucking hit us. You get outside that protective fucking ring and you are done, dude. It's like I can't even. This is just basic shit we learned in fucking elementary school. This isn't even like advanced physics. This is like the magnetosphere protects us from the sun's harmful shit and all the solar shit. But we're going to go in a tin can and just go out there. And what about the fuel? Where's all the fucking fuel to get there and back? You're just going to drift? You're just going to fucking use inertia? You're going to fucking go into space with inertia. Is that what you're doing? With some little air things? Fuck you.
They're packing enough fuel. Yeah, I know. They're packing enough fuel where they can get there and get back, man.
According to Werner von Braun, you'd need like 3 skyscrapers the size of the fucking Empire State Building worth of fuel to do that.
They had different technology back then, Corey. They had more advanced technology back in the 70s than they do now.
My whole thing is, if they're going to fucking they're going to try to do this mission to the fucking moon, like they fucking had a phone call from Richard Nixon to them fucking astronauts on the fucking moon, right? So they better have a goddamn fucking 24-hour day live feed stream on the inside of the ship, the outside of the ship, in their fucking suits. I want to see their fucking underwear. I want to see everything going on in that fucking thing. Nonstop, continuous stream for fucking however long it takes to get there and back. I want to see everything. Because they're going to present us some static, grainy bullshit. And they're going to give us some excuse of solar waves interference or some nonsense. And still expect us to believe that Richard Nixon talked to the fucking moon on the goddamn telephone. Fuck off. No. They're gonna have to fake so much shit.
You know, that is true, because I was just like, hold on a second. They called them niggas on what line? Everybody was on a landline back then. I'm like, okay. Hey, different technology back then that we don't have today. We lost it.
There's my door again. My door just popped right open.
Man, what you got going on, bud?
Oh, this time it's my cat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Corey, it's just technology that they had back then, and somehow they lost it along the way. You know, it's kind of like losing your hair. You just don't get it back. Similar to that. No.
Like, so here's the thing that I'm curious about. They got alleged pictures of the satellites around the moon that took pictures of like the lunar lander on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Are those fake or what's up? Or do we send some unmanned shit there at some point? And remember, when the only pictures we've seen of this thing is like on a big old fucking picture like this big. It's like the size, like this fucking big. It's like that little teeny tiny little thing on a big ass picture, right? So how the fuck? I mean, so we got really no evidence. There's nothing tangible that tells us there's a fucking spaceship still on the fucking moon.
Yeah, there should be a camera still up there.
And shouldn't some other? Yeah, the camera that they use by remote.
Yeah, and a flag.
That fucking camera that they went, like they panned the camera like from Earth or something. Like none of it makes any sense. I'm about 2 steps from saying that the fucking moon is a myth.
The moon ain't even real.
So here's a weird
The
thing.
moon ain't real.
So how come all them craters?
Mm-hmm.
Why are they're all perfectly, like, if you were to drop something like this, right? How come there ain't a single goddamn crater on the moon that came in at an angle? Not one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just
Some
like,
weird
yeah.
shit.
You're like, yeah, moon. Moon ain't real. Man said, look up there and said, the moon ain't real. I said, there it is. He said, them other planets, they ain't real neither, allegedly. But just a
Stars
singular
are but
planet.
pinholes in the curtain of night.
Yeah, freaking, you sound like fucking Paul Revere writing a letter out here.
Oh, it's from the Highlander. From the Highlander.
Oh, is that? Oh, there can be only
That's
one.
before you were born, huh?
No, I watched the Highlanders because one of my favorite ones is when damn Connor McLeod standing out there, and the dude he spots him, and he just pulls his sword out and points it at him, and he says this, McLeod, and he goes fights him. I was like, man, if he didn't know who he was, he'd be like, man, what this ninja want? McLeod. He just called them out. It's like, oh, what's up, man? Oh, he's coming at me with a sword. Oh shit, there could be only one. So, let me get right. I think they're bringing the Highlander back. Somebody's gonna get back on board on that.
Like a remake.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be done well. It could be done well. What's up with Running Man? Is that out yet?
No, it's still a month away. It's still a month away, so that's not out yet. Corey, they said that they of course we're going to be getting to the government shutdown 2025. It's officially shut down.
Oh, there's a government shutdown?
Yeah, it's official.
See,
yeah.
Whether the government's up and running
or
shut down, it never affects me any, so I can't ever fucking tell.
Yeah, but they said something about your change as well, which just seems like some type of scam right here to make us pay more for products. But I got this right here. I want to show to you that popped up on my timeline.
Retailers are asking Congress for a new law to allow them to round up purchases to the nearest nickel as supplies of pennies dry up. So Bloomberg reports in a letter to lawmakers, retail groups say that businesses can't give exact change any longer. President Trump signed an executive order in February to phase out the penny, which costs nearly 4 cents to produce. The retail groups include convenience stores, supermarkets, restaurants, truck stops, and gas stations.
Pause this shit. Okay. All right, hold on. There might be some fucking 9-dimensional chess going on here, and I hate to say that because Trump is not a 9-dimensional chess player. He's kind of stupid.
Okay.
This, oh man, this just kind of hit me also, but the phasing out of the penny is an extremely important event. Not in the history of the dollar, but the implications it has on Bitcoin is fucking crazy. And I'll tell you why. When Bitcoin hits $1 million, which is going to hit in the next couple of years, sooner than you think, that means a Satoshi will be worth 1 penny. And that becomes kind of problematic for Bitcoin in its current state. You need to have an ability to break down. See, one of the benefits of Bitcoin now is you can go sub-penny by a lot. Once that ability goes away, no one's really sure what the implications of that will be for Bitcoin itself.
Okay.
Because it won't be any better to use in as far as being able to break down the value of less than a penny. Not that that's an often done thing, but it is very frequently done in trading and whatnot. Fractions of a penny. So removing the penny from the US dollar in circulation, that buys Bitcoin some time to reach that parity level. So it's interesting. I'm not really sure what to think of it, or if they're part of the reason they're doing this is thinking about Bitcoin, because it can't be coincidence. They're thinking about this at the same time that Bitcoin's going to hit $1 million, and it'll take a year or two to phase something like this in. And that's about when Bitcoin's going to hit that $1 million mark. So I got to wonder if he actually has some economics guy guru back behind the scenes who's bringing this to his attention. If they're planning on doing a lot of shit with Bitcoin, you know what I mean? There's a big gray area here for me. I don't know what exactly the plan is, but it seems like it seems like there's a correlation here.
Well, here's the first thing I noticed is that they want to round up. And like you said, why can't you round down? I mean, that's how we'll just round up. It's like, can't you round down? That wouldn't make any sense.
I don't like the idea of phasing out the penny because you'll always have a remainder. I mean, now I understand. Now it's kind of the government's fucking own fault that the penny costs more than a penny to make. You know,
it don't even make no damn sense. Like they said, it costs 4 cents to make a penny. I'm like, what? How'd y'all fuck this up? I mean, who fucked this up? It's like, how much does it cost to make a nickel? A whole 4 cents. So what you be getting it back? I don't know. This shit sounds dumb.
If we use Jesus. I mean, what happens if it gets to a point where the money is more expensive to print than it's worth?
You just go to CBDC.
What did I hear?
You just go to a CBDC and call it a day. It'd be like, well, it doesn't make any sense for us to print anything, so might as well just go to CBDC. All in favor say aye, and they'd be like, aye. I mean, and it'll be that's how it'll happen. Like it won't be like some. We feel like it'll be some big spectacle and there'll be some uprising or whatever. Man, they'll have a bill on it and they'll say, y'all want to do this? They'll be like, yeah. They'll be like, okay, we're doing it. And they'll be like, and then it's like in 3 weeks, it'll be like, yeah, all your shit just got converted over.
Oh, man. Okay. So I tried to get my timing right to order my dinner and have it arrive at the end of the show, but this bitch was real efficient, and she just showed up at my door. Give me 2 seconds. I got to go grab my shit off the doorstep.
It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, but we're going to go ahead in the minute Corey gets back. We're going to jump over here into this government shutdown. They couldn't agree on a spending bill. All right. So pretty much what the niggas are saying is like, man, we don't know what to do with this money we got. Or actually the money they don't have, this money that we're printing. I think that's what they meant to say. So they're in negotiations right now. And it said one of the first things that happen whenever you do this government shutdown is that the non-essential employees get furloughed. Corey, I was telling the people about the government shutdown, and they said one of the first things that happen is that the non-essential people get furloughed. I was like, wouldn't that be all of them?
Yes. So Trump, I guess I'm hearing that Trump is like going to furlough like 1 million people or some shit.
Yeah, I mean, like that's the rumblings about it. But I got a guy who was talking about it right up here. I got his video. He did something on TikTok. So I'm gonna share that. Here we go.
So I am leaving the Capitol. The government has officially shut down. Let me just explain how we got here today. There were 2 bills on the Senate floor. One was a Democrat-backed bill. Even if it did pass, which wasn't going to happen, it wouldn't have averted a government shutdown because it hadn't passed the House before. These are both temporary funding bills to kick the can down the road just a few weeks. Another was a temporary funding bill that was Republican-backed that had already passed the House. And if it cleared the Senate, it would extend government funding for 7 weeks. This was what Democrats and Republicans were fighting over, right? Democrats said that it didn't do enough to address concerns about health care. They wanted an extension of Obamacare tax credits that are set to expire at the end of the year. Republicans had said that they didn't want to negotiate with Democrats. Republicans had said Democrats were holding the government hostage to have that health care negotiation. ultimately, when it comes to the Senate floor, that temporary funding bill, the Republican-backed one that had already passed the House, it gets 3 Democrats to vote for it. Catherine Cortez Masto, John Fetterman, and Angus King, who is an independent from Maine who caucuses with the Democrats. But it didn't get the full number of Democrats it would have needed to pass. Because there was 1 Republican no vote, they needed 8, they only got 3. So the government shuts down. That's it. Now, what does it mean? It means the nearly 4 million federal employees, depending upon how long this goes, will start to not get paid. As of today, Wednesday, federal employees will be told whether they're essential or non-essential. So some will be told to show up to work and work for the duration of the shutdown but not get paid, and they would ultimately get back pay. Those are employees like TSA agents and air traffic controllers, and the list goes on. And then there are employees that will be furloughed, and so they'll just be told don't show up to work. But then there's another wrinkle, which is that the Trump administration has already threatened to use this shutdown to not just have some employees show up and not get paid till the end and furlough others, but also identify employees that should be fired en masse and try to continue some of those mass federal firings that we saw months ago in those DOGE cuts to various federal agencies. Democrats that I talked to up here on Capitol Hill say, look, they're concerned by that, but in large part they say that that is not enough to sway them right now to vote for this legislation that would avert a government shutdown, because they believe that this is their moment to hold out for these healthcare concessions out of the administration. Remember, Democrats are in the minority. They don't control the House. They don't control the Senate. So this is really the biggest swing they have to make to try to get something out of this administration, is withhold their votes on this crucial government funding legislation, which is what they're doing. Republicans have said that this is irresponsible, but the reality is the shoe's on the other foot now, because there are Republicans who have done this in the past, and Democrats have called them irresponsible in previous government shutdowns. Now, what we expect that you're going to see over the next few days is vote after vote after vote on the Senate floor. That's what John Thune, the top Republican in the Senate, has said he wants to do, to try to put Democrats on the record about this shutdown. And this debate is going to continue, but as of now, the two sides are nowhere close to a deal, and the government has been shut down. All right, so I am leaving the Capitol.
Yeah, am I supposed to care yet?
Corey, this is affecting the lives of millions of people. Say 4 million people ain't gonna get a check. Look, here's what I'm gonna tell you right now. If you tell me to come to work, hey, look, dog, come to work, and I might get you money to you sometime. What?
Yeah, let's just get rid of all these positions. They've obviously got essential. These are non-essential workers who are not working, right? They're non-essential, so fucking fire them. Do I give a fuck? The SEC has 4 people working there today? No, that sounds good. I like that. The IRS got 5 people. That's good. I don't see a problem with that. They can mop their own floors.
Yeah, you understand the dilemma here. Hey, come work, and I ain't got a check that I can give you, but you can come work, and you might get your check whenever we get back, back going again, whenever that is. But come work, guys.
So, I mean, the longest of these damn shutdowns never last that long. I mean, somebody kisses somebody's ass in a couple of days and it's over with. So all these motherfuckers saying like, oh, it's going to be 15 days of shutdown. I'm like, you dreaming.
Corey, what if it goes months? Months of shutdown.
That sounds fucking great. I love every minute of
it. There was somebody on my...
They'll be like, well, there's nobody to process the visas or to issue licenses. And I'm like, yeah, and? What do we need visas and licenses for anyway? Fuck all that shit. Nobody should be coming to this country. The doors should be shut, unless you're like an essential person. Like the Koreans who got fucking booted, who shouldn't have got booted, who's causing a big problem for Trump right now with the microchips, which is a hilarious kind of situation. Like, unless it's those essential people, they can stay. Everyone else, you don't need to be coming here.
Yeah, it's crazy. Man, the minute you talked about the chips, I seen somebody post that. What was it? If you had invested $10,000 in Nvidia in 2016, you had $3.22 million now. I was like, shit, that shit jumped up that much. Shit's crazy. Fucking Nvidia. I guess it's how you make it. You gotta find you gotta stake your claim on whatever the next big thing is. Or you can do some insider trading.
The thing, the problem is the stock market's in a bubble. Everything's in a big bubble, except for Bitcoin, which is weird. The crypto market is not in a bubble, which is weird because everything else is. Housing, fucking, you name it. Everything's in a bubble. Luxury goods, you name it. Stock market, everything is in a fucking artificially inflated bubble.
But here's the deal. The stock market is for people who have money.
Yeah.
That's it. So to say it's in a true bubble is kind of tough. Because like the top 90% or what was it, the top 10% own 10% of the people own 90% of the stocks, the bottom 50% own 1%. So it's just like you know what I'm saying? It's like nigga, either you're in or you're out. All right, pretty much. That's it. And so that's why it is separated from the reality of what's going on in the actual economy itself. Because, you remember they were talking about all the tariffs. The tariffs is going to kill look where your market is. Look at your 401k. I ain't had nobody come in and say nothing stupid to me right here recently. There's some folks that came in and they were like, man, I don't know, but I think 401k going to get taken out. And I don't know how I'm going to eat. I'm like, are you dumb? But the shit always goes up. Even when it goes down, it still goes back up to record highs. Like, it always has. Like, this is the rich folks' money. Nigga, they ain't letting their money go. You think they're going to let their money dry up? The rich folk. Come on now.
But I still can't jive a lot of things, though, because the housing market, the car market, the stock exchange, these are all integrally linked. And one thing goes, they all kind of get hit. And about the car market right now. It sucks. Like, it's falling apart. Lending's getting harder. And same thing with housing. Housing market is way overinflated. They're seeing signs of collapse in Florida and Las Vegas and a whole bunch of other places. Tip of the iceberg. So I don't know how the fuck everything can keep going to the fucking moon, but yet the fundamentals are all crumbling.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I heard some rumblings in the car market. Like there's some manufacturers are going to some 0% APR financing if you got good credit to move some units.
They better. They fucking better. Because if I can get a 0%, I'll fucking go get a car right now.
Listen, I could get one today. Listen, I'll be up there. Get you a Kia Soul.
That right there, dude. A Kia Soul I would love to have another Kia Soul. I had one for 10 years. It ran great, and the only reason it broke down and I got rid of it was because I got hit while I was parked on the street. And when the guy hit me, he busted my radiator. Something in there got something in that system made of plastic. Hello, people. It used to be made of metal. Something made of plastic broke and it fucked my whole system. And I ended up just getting rid of the car for like $1,000. Other than that, it'd still be running to this day. So, but I can afford like $300 payment. That's about it. More than that is kind of that's pushing it. You know what I mean? So,
man said, I got 300 for you. I said, what can you get me in for 300? They roll a bicycle out there. He'd be like, man, I need something with 4 wheels, nigga. I need something with 4 wheels. I used to see this guy. He popped up on there. He talk about a dude come in there trying to buy a Hellcat or a Scat Pack. You'd be like, man, what's your credit like? He said, man, my credit in the low 4s. I said, low 4 what? Low 400s? I said, yeah. Okay. Well, how much money you got down? Oh, no, I ain't got no money down. Well, what you want your payments at? He's like, I can afford about $250 a month. $250 a month. He said, no, brother. I got something out here for you. I got a 2008 Toyota Corolla. He's like, I think this is what you need right here. You don't need no Hellcat or Scat Pack. But there's people going in there and they dropping anywhere from $800 to $1,200 a month on car payments for the next 72 months.
I don't. Okay, so
get real. It's serious.
I don't understand how a car dealer could even let that out. Like, unless you got a fucking $100,000 a month salary, I don't see how they've proven stuff like that. Like, say you're making $10,000 a month. Like, that's just say you're making $100,000 a year. They have proven people with $1,200 payments on $100,000 a year. That's insane. That's insane.
And look, a lot of it is people's own fault because they get upside down to something, they go trade it in, and they don't have the car doesn't bring enough to pay the entirety of the loan off, and so now you've got a part of that loan that gets put into your new loan, and so now instead of your car, let's say you bought a Trax. Let's say the first car you bought, it was a little you're a little over your skis. And you said, man, I need to trade it in. Well, the trade-in value that you got for it didn't cover the entirety of the loan. Okay. So you've got that loan payment. You moving over into your $20,000 Chevrolet Trax. And you might have $8,000 left over. So now that $20,000 car is costing you $28,000. When it really shouldn't. People do that shit all the time.
I did some negative equity. I did some negative equity when I got my Kia in 2012. I had $2 or $3 grand left over from my Scion XB, which was the best thing ever. And I traded that in for a Kia Soul. And yeah, I ended up financing on a $17,000 car, like $22,000 or something like that when it was all said and done. A lot of money. I wish it was the old days. Then we could just like steal a car, have somebody put some new VINs on it, and just be good.
Yeah, that's a little rough. But everybody's pointing the finger. We got off track. Everybody pointing the finger. Government shutdown. Corey, this is detrimental. Because I don't know if that means folks don't get their Social Security checks either. Is that right?
I think you get Social Security. I think you get Social Security. I think the important shit stays. Yeah, that's what all the essential shit stays, and all the unessential shit doesn't stay, and so that's why they need you to fire these motherfuckers. Like 2 million people. They've been sucking on the government teat for too long.
I mean, come on, yeah, but that teat supplies plenty of milk, and it's that nice sweet breast milk. You know what I'm saying? It's that Ethiopian breast milk. That's the breast milk from the motherland. You know what I'm saying? It's that motherland breast milk. And so they loving it. Come on now. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. It's like that. I'm loving it. I mean, so it's like, hey man, how can I get some more? How can we get on? Hey, Tanasha said I love to get on. That's what these 2 million people are saying. I love to get on. The government they pay well. The pension pays well. All right. And I wonder a lot of times what they do, if they do anything, besides hold everyday people up with fucking a whole bunch of red tape. They create a whole bunch of jobs just by making your life harder to do shit. It'd be like, well, you need a permit for this, you need a permit for that, you need a permit for the permit. Well, did you get somebody to come down here and look at it, inspect it? You'd be like, damn, dude, I'm just trying to put a shed up out back. That's already prefabricated. Y'all running me down. It's like, we shutting this down. It's like, why? Well, you got this permit, but you didn't get the other 3 permits that you needed. You're like, how much paperwork do I need to fill out? You're like, damn it. I know why they do it. They do it allegedly, to make sure that whatever you're building is safe. It meets safety standards. Whatever that means. Okay. And I think people still cut corners, regardless of all that. Because I've heard a whole lot of people talk about the new bills on these houses, how they're shit. It's like, oh, you got your new bill, so you should feel good about it. It's like, man, the new bills are terrible.
Bro, I watched this guy. Well, I've seen a couple of his episodes. He's an inspector, got a YouTube channel, because everybody got to have a YouTube channel, because everybody cares about what everyone else does at work. And so this motherfucker goes to these new houses, and like some of these new builds are like, okay, you can't open the electric panel, you can't go on the roof, you can't look in certain parts of the basement. Like there's rules, like you can't do shit. And so it's like, dude, when I bought my house in 2010, I had a guy come in and do an inspection on a brand new house. It was a brand new house, and it was in good condition. They did a really good job. And he even said they did a really good job. He left me somewhere in the neighborhood of 300 Post-it notes all over the fucking house.
And they did a really good job.
Yes, and they did a really good job. And the shit that he was pointing out was like a micro little line in the paint. You know what I mean? Like the dude fucking nailed it. And so to be able to go to a house inspection and be like, yeah, you can't look here, you can't look here, and you can't look here. It's like, okay, I'm just going to leave. See ya. I mean, no point.
Yeah, that's it. Well, you just got to think how many people bought houses sight unseen. No inspection. 2020, 2021, 2022. Folks were paying top dollar for shit. They get in about damn near condemned. I'm like, how stupid? Well, we had to do what we had to do. I'm like, boy, our human condition. Here's what the human condition is. If I tell you that the deal's going away, you're just going to spend money regardless, whether you need it or not. Hey, man, better get this deal now. 2% mortgage rate. Better go get your house. You better hurry up. It's a good deal. And all of a sudden, you just go spend a whole bunch of money on some shit you didn't need, and the shit ain't worth a damn.
You know, when I do a lot of thinking about things, there's a lot of things I want. But when I look at a lot of the things that I want, they're really just like an upgrade of something I got or something better than what I got.
Right.
Or, you know, I don't really need shit, but I'd really like a brand new iPhone and a car and a whole bunch of shit. You know what I mean? Like, but it's like, I'm doing it.
I don't need it. It's I don't need it, but man, if I had it, it'd be all right. You know, it'd be all right. So, hey, government shutting down, Starbucks closing stores. They out there, the boys were out there protesting out there in L.A., I think. They just woke up one day and they were like, hey, man, the door's locked. Trying to go, the damn door was locked on them. And I get the Starbucks thing because there's too damn many of them. But there'd be 3 Starbucks stores in a 5-mile radius, and then there'd be 2 more in a Harris Teeter and a Walmart. You'd be like, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, why you got so many Starbucks stores? It's
motherfuckers really drinking that much coffee? People really like coffee that much? Really?
Dude,
really?
Well, I think they got over their skis. And then on top of that, I think there's some competitors that came into the market and has actually done it better than Starbucks. Have more of a variety that you get. Like we talked about the 7 Brew. Somebody else talked about Dutch Brothers. They're not in my area.
We got one here. Okay, we got a Dutch Brothers here. Their logo looks like they should be a fucking paint company. Okay, it doesn't look like a coffee shop. When there's another one like these, dude, I don't know what the fucking deal is. These motherfuckers will turn they'll turn right, you know, from the intersection, and there'll be a line of fucking cars, not in the turn lane, blocking the fucking intersection, 15, 20 cars deep, trying to get to the drive-thru at Dutch Brothers.
And the Dutch Brothers. That's the same way 7 Brew is. 7 Brew, the line be out the wazoo. There'd be 20, 30 cars waiting.
You know what I want, motherfucker? I want a cup of coffee for a goddamn $1. Let me walk in that bitch and you put a cup of coffee for $1 up on that motherfucker. That's what I want. I walk out the door.
Corey,
that blue cup, the blue cup you see in the New York fucking, you know what I'm talking about?
Corey, but you don't get a sprinkle of brown cinnamon sugar in it with a little almond milk though. And 4 pumps.
Almond milk the grossest shit in the world. Fuck them hippies.
You see what I'm saying, though? You don't get the 4 pumps. That's what you're missing out on, Corey. The 4 pumps. Because I heard this, that at Starbucks in a medium cup of coffee you get 2 pumps, and a large you get 2 pumps. It's like you don't even get no more pumps, man. And that's what we're looking. Guys, we appreciate y'all for being with us on this episode of Beyond the Cube. Remember that we're not looking 2 pumps, we're looking 4 pumps. Make sure y'all are checking out all of Corey's stuff, CoreyHughes.org. He's got books. Buy them.
Yeah, go buy the fucking things.
'Tis the season. We're coming up on the holiday season.
Oh, I got signed books available on my fucking Buy Me a Coffee. So go buy the fucking signed book, you motherfuckers.
He's got signed books, okay? So we know what those are. And if you don't, I'll tell you. One from History, JFK book, best JFK book ever written. We've got Lee Harvey Oswald in black and white. And we are working, or he is working, on volume 2 of the Lee Harvey Oswald in black and white currently, which should be hitting the shelves near the end of this year.
You know, if I could pull off Christmas, it might be a Christmas miracle.
Yeah. So near the end of this year, beginning of next year. So be on the lookout for that. Of course, he has his website, bloodyhistory.substack.com, where you can get your daily dose of history from yours truly, the powerful one. Of course, my stuff, xq420.com for everything I do. Appreciate everybody for being with us. We've got a UFC event this Saturday, and I think it's at night.
Yeah, it's gonna be going.
Yeah. So join us. We will be on Wheezy's podcast, What is Truth? So we'll be on that podcast with Wheezy and with Steve as well as me and Corey. Sometimes we have a special guest in there. So check us out for that UFC event. And of course, we got Day Zero coming up, which may end up just being me and Corey again. So we appreciate everybody. We will catch y'all next week, Saturday, Sunday. You know what the deal is. Peace out.